Imagine for a moment, what would the most advanced civilization look like? Picture a world centuries, perhaps millions of years from now. A world where humans and technology are so intricately interwoven that it's hard to tell where one ends and the other begins. A civilization so advanced, it transcends our current understanding, a place where the impossible becomes the everyday. Now, you're probably wondering, how would we ever get there? Well, that's the question of the hour. Let's embark on a journey to explore the possibilities. First, picture a world dominated by cybernetic organisms. This may sound like a plot ripped straight from a science fiction novel, but when we gaze into the future, it's a reality that may not be too far off. Imagine a civilization where the line between human and machine has blurred to the point of being indistinguishable. We're talking about a world where humans have integrated technology into their bodies, enhancing their physical and cognitive abilities, and essentially becoming cybernetic organisms. This isn't just about having a bionic arm or a chip in your brain that makes you smarter. It's a future where we could potentially augment our senses, expand our cognitive abilities, and even extend our lifespan, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human. Now, you may be thinking, that sounds fantastic. Where do I sign up? But the rise of cybernetic organisms wouldn't be without its challenges. In a world where humans and machines are one, what happens to our sense of identity? Our humanity? These are questions we would need to grapple with. Moreover, the ethical implications would be immense. Who gets to become a cybernetic organism? Would it be a privilege reserved for the wealthy, creating an even wider gap between the haves and the have-nots? And what about the potential for misuse of this technology? However, it's not all doom and gloom. Integrating technology into our biology could open up a whole new realm of possibilities. Imagine being able to download knowledge directly into your brain, or having the ability to communicate telepathically with others. We could potentially eradicate diseases and disabilities and even conquer aging. The potential benefits are mind-boggling, but they're matched by equally monumental challenges. It's a future that's both exciting and terrifying, a world of unimaginable possibilities and unprecedented ethical dilemmas. This is but one potential version of our future, a blend of human and machine. It's a future that may seem far-fetched now, but as technology continues to advance at breakneck speed, it's a future that could be closer than we think. Now consider a civilization that exists completely within a virtual realm. Picture it. The boundaries of physical reality no longer confine us. We've transcended the limitations of our biological forms and have entered an age where our existence is purely digital. This is the age of virtual reality. In this realm, resources are unlimited. The constraints of the physical world, the scarcity of resources, the battle for survival all become irrelevant. Energy, space, time, all bend to the will of the inhabitants. We're not talking about a game of Minecraft here. We're talking about a universe where the laws of physics are not a barrier, but a tool, a palette to paint our reality as we wish. Imagine immortality in this reality. Death, as we understand it, ceases to exist. You could live for 1,000 years, 1,000,000, or forever if you so choose. You could explore different identities, different lives, different realities. You could be a king one day, a poet the next, and an explorer the day after. The possibilities are endless. But what about the flip side? Would we lose something intrinsic in this transition? What becomes of the joy of a warm embrace, the thrill of a first kiss, the satisfaction of a well-earned rest after a hard day's work? Would the absence of these physical interactions leave a void that even an infinity of virtual experiences cannot fill? And then, there's the question of control. Who's to say that this reality isn't manipulated or even controlled by some superior entity? What if we become mere pawns in a game played by beings of unfathomable power? These are questions that we must ponder as we look to the horizon of our future. The age of virtual reality presents a landscape of unlimited potential, a frontier of uncharted possibilities. But it also brings with it a host of ethical, philosophical, and existential dilemmas. An enticing yet controversial prospect, isn't it? Let's now journey to the stars and imagine a civilization that has expanded beyond our planet. Imagine humanity not confined by the limits of Earth, but spread across the vast expanse of the cosmos. We've become a galactic civilization, a concept once relegated to the realm of science fiction, now a tangible possibility. Our species, once bound by gravity, now dances among the stars. Picture it, human colonies on Mars, on the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Imagine settlements on exoplanets, orbiting distant stars. We'd be the pioneers of new worlds, the architects of celestial cities. What an adventure that would be, wouldn't it? But with such grandeur comes immense challenges. The vast distances between stars, the hostile environments of alien worlds, the isolation from our home planet, all pose significant hurdles. But think of the potential benefits. The resources of an entire galaxy at our disposal. The opportunity to ensure the survival of our species, not just for thousands, but for millions, even billions of years. In this scenario, technology would play a crucial role. Advanced propulsion systems, terraforming techniques, efficient resource extraction methods, all would be essential. The quest to become a galactic civilization would undoubtedly drive technological innovation at an unprecedented scale. But what about the social implications? How would we maintain unity across such vast distances? How would we manage the cultural diversity that would inevitably arise from colonizing different worlds? These are thorny questions, but ones we'd have to grapple with if we're to spread our wings and fly across the cosmos. And let's not forget the tantalizing possibility of encountering extraterrestrial life. What would that mean for us? How would we communicate, coexist, even cooperate with beings from other worlds? The answers to these questions could redefine our very understanding of life and our place in the universe. In the grand scheme of things, becoming a galactic civilization may seem like a daunting, even impossible task. But remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and perhaps, just perhaps, the stars are closer than we think. The vast cosmos could be our next frontier. Finally, let's explore the concept of a post-biological civilization. Now, we're stepping into the realm of the unimaginable, where humans have evolved beyond their biological forms. Picture this, a civilization that has transcended the physical, becoming beings of pure energy or consciousness. Sounds like a page out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it? But who's to say it's not a possibility for our distant descendants? In this post-biological society, we'd have moved beyond the constraints of our flesh and blood. No more ailments, no more aging, no more physical limitations. We would exist as pure consciousness, unbound by the laws of physics, free to explore the universe at will. What might this look like, you might wonder? Well, compare it to dreaming. When we dream, we create worlds, characters, and narratives that feel real, but they exist only in our minds. A post-biological civilization could be similar, with each consciousness creating and experiencing its own universe. And the potential benefits? They're as vast as the cosmos itself. It could mean the end of disease and death, the ability to acquire knowledge instantaneously, and limitless exploration of the universe. We could exist everywhere and nowhere at once, experiencing a multitude of realities simultaneously. But with these possibilities come profound philosophical implications. If we're no longer bound by the physical, what becomes of our understanding of life and death? If we can create and experience our own universes, what does that say about our own reality? Is it just another construct of consciousness? These are questions that a post-biological civilization might grapple with. But for now, they serve as intriguing food for thought, a glimpse into a future that's as fascinating as it is unfathomable. So as we ponder the potential of a post-biological civilization, we're not just contemplating the technological advancements required, we're also delving into the depths of consciousness and the nature of reality itself. An unimaginable leap in evolution leading to an existence beyond the physical. So, we've journeyed through various scenarios of advanced civilizations. We've ventured into the realm of cybernetic organisms, where biology and technology intertwine, potentially leading us to a future where we transcend our physical boundaries. Yet we must ponder the ethical implications of such advancements. We've delved into the age of virtual reality, where our experiences and perceptions could be as fluid as our imaginations allow. But we must consider the potential for escapism and the loss of our grip on reality. We've soared through the cosmos, contemplating the possibility of galactic civilizations. Imagine harnessing the energy of entire stars and interacting with alien cultures. Yet we must also consider the challenges of vast distances, time dilation, and the preservation of our own identity. We've even pondered on a post-biological civilization, a future where our very consciousness may exist independent of physical forms. A tantalizing prospect indeed, but it also raises questions about the value of our human experience and what it truly means to be alive. Each of these scenarios presents us with a myriad of possibilities, challenges, and questions. It's an open-ended journey, a testament to the boundless potential of our civilization. It invites us to ponder, to dream, and to shape the future. The future remains unwritten, and it's up to us to shape it. So what would your ideal advanced civilization look like?